Either you're for us or you're against us.
He's a noble man, climbing ranks by the hour. Paladin with the hex money power. Secret sins begin to devour. I know conscious coward. He's a king's god with a card called murder. Dispelled every wall that he heard of. All the godsmen wait for his word to stab the king in the back at the moment of attack. There's so much blood on his hands and you can't understand it. He's taken over these lands just like he always planned it. His tainted soul was once holy, but seeds of evil planted. Unsainted, out of control, and holy hex enchanted.
It's not just a question of whether or not to use violence. There simply is no other way, Inspector. Do you have any idea how hard it is to prosecute a cop?
His holy sword is glowing different than it did before. He doesn't care about innocent or guilty anymore. He gave up on his salvation to dirty up the game. You got no place in his nation, all wizards look the same. Hands where I can see 'em. You got any potions on you? Any scrolls? Yeah, you do. I smell alchemy ingredients on you. You been hexing today? Oh, y'all don't hex. All y'all hex. Every wizard hexes. And you look like a wizard to me. Don't reach for that wand in a row. He's reaching. He's reaching. He's a man of flesh, fresh steel on the outside. Old soul on patrol on the south side. Bad guys got him sleepless. No dreams to keep this. He's a king's man with a plan of defiance. One oath but no true reliance. Set his sights on the heights of power. These streets will cower. He's an oath breaker, forsaken the siren's holy song. Confiscator, don't take him when you do nothing wrong. Brew crafter, he's after some business on the side. Hex scatter, framing wizards for homicide.
See, I got this problem. Cops don't like me. So I don't like cops.
His holy sword is glowing different than it did before. He doesn't care about innocent or guilty anymore. He gave up on his salvation to dirty up the game. You got no place in his nation, all wizards look the same.
We're simply ridding society of killers that would be caught and sentenced anyway if our courts worked properly. Either you're for us or you're against us.
He's a noble man, climbing ranks by the hour. Paladin with the hex money power. Secret sins begin to devour. I know conscious coward. He's a king's god with a card called murder. Dispelled every wall that he heard of. All the godsmen wait for his word to stab the king in the back at the moment of attack. There's so much blood on his hands and you can't understand it. He's taken over these lands just like he always planned it. His tainted soul was once holy, but seeds of evil planted. Unsainted, out of control, and holy hex enchanted.
It's not just a question of whether or not to use violence. There simply is no other way, Inspector. Do you have any idea how hard it is to prosecute a cop?
His holy sword is glowing different than it did before. He doesn't care about innocent or guilty anymore. He gave up on his salvation to dirty up the game. You got no place in his nation, all wizards look the same.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. It's me, your boy, Live in Gaming. Vodka, what's up? Katrina, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. We're playing, so far it's looking like overwhelmingly Hexen from the one or two of you that probably voted. Let's see. All right, I guess we're gonna jump right into it. Play some Hexen. It's looking like Hexen anyway. Good enough. Early voters get to make the call. We're playing Hexen, which is fun. I kind of wanted to play Hexen over Heretic anyway. We're launching. I think I put a lot more time into Heretic in the other two streams anyway, so getting some Hexen time would be cool. How is the life? Oh my gosh. If you want me to be honest with you, it's fucking brutal. YouTube is making all these weird changes, which I'm sure you guys have seen all of your favorite influencers talking about. So let me know if I need to alter the volume or anything at all. Let's have a look here. We are in... Okay, these are the same thing. I guess I'm going to trust my quick save. Thoughts on blood moons? Like the phenomenon of blood moons? Or is that like an expansion or a game I don't know about? American Brutal. I don't know what that is either. Oh yeah, we're playing Dark Souls in here. Before there was Dark Souls, there was Hexen. Before there was Hexen, there was Heretic. People want me to do a video on this, but I doubt I'm going to do it. Michael, what's up, man? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. I saw you were commenting on the Quake 2 video. I hope you enjoyed it, brother. Hope everything's all good down in the gray outback. Soulsborns. I don't think I've ever actually played a Souls-like other than Jedi Fallen Order. I played like an hour of Dark Souls Remastered a long time ago, and then I played like 45 minutes of Dark Souls 3 and I didn't like it. I think I put 2 hours into Bloodborne and I wasn't feeling it. I've just never really been a Souls-like kind of guy, but I have, on the other hand, beaten Jedi Fallen Order, and I liked that one a lot. But I liked it because it was a Star Wars game, not because it was a Souls-like. Jedi Gamer, welcome to the stream, brother. What's up? The atmosphere in this game, by the way, is impeccable. Oh, you can choose your class. Fighter, cleric. I think I'm gonna stick with the cleric. I'm really liking this parry thing. But we gotta find out where we're going. I picked up some fletchets, so that leads me to believe Star Trek Day. Might love Star Wars, but Star Trek is cool too. Live long and prosper, everyone. I don't like Star Trek at all, so shout out to my homies who like Star Trek. I appreciate you and your like of that franchise, but I do not. It's not for me. It was fun listening to your crate-induced madness. That's why I said imagine if you had a day job at Amazon Fulfillment Center after playing those expansions. The crates, dude. The crates. I'd probably have to... I'm not going to say anything like that on YouTube, but I would not be thrilled with the situation if I had to go from crate hell to more crate hell. Love Star Trek. Man, there's got to be some... Dude, what am I missing? There's got to be something to it. Because a lot of people love... My brother was always the Star Trek guy. He really loved Star Trek. I was not. I was not the Star Trek guy. Bruh, what am I missing? Is this game supposed to be... Some of us are nerds and love everything. I even like Doctor Who. I liked Doctor Who when I was like 17. That's not an attack at you, by the way. It's just like that's when I liked that show, and then I kind of grew out of it. But I understand the appeal. I get it. Oh, there we go. What did that do? Open a door? What the hell are those? That's horrifying. Holy shit. Okay. I've only seen a very small amount of Battlestar Galactica. Optimistic versus grimy. Sometimes you need optimism. Maybe I haven't seen enough Star Trek, but optimistic isn't what I would call it. I would call it fucking boring. But again, I haven't seen a whole lot of it. I've only seen some of the original series and some of the Next Generation. My brother was a big fan of Enterprise. I didn't watch that one. I didn't watch Deep Space Nine or Voyager or anything like that. I liked Stargate a lot. Specifically, I liked Stargate SG-1, and I liked Stargate, I think it was called Universe. I don't remember exactly, but it was the one that only got 2 seasons where they were stranded on a ship out in space. I liked that one a lot. I wasn't a huge fan of Atlantis. I couldn't get into it. OG or Reimagined? I've only seen a little bit of the Reimagined. I've actually never seen any of the OG Battlestar Galactica. Watch Star Trek Enterprise? Yeah, that's the one my brother said was his favorite. I also liked V when that was airing. I think that got 2 seasons. Okay, okay. I like that one a lot. Stargate with Kurt Russell was... Oh, well, the movie's fantastic, of course. Do I have any... scary looking monsters? Oh shit. That was lit. Did you guys see that? OG or Reimagined V? Oh, the Reimagined one of those two. I also have not seen the OG V. I've only seen but I really like the one Jace Hall produced, but I really liked it. Come on. Damn. Those things pack a punch. Kurt Russell is more recognizable as an action hero. He does get left out a lot when people are talking about, ooh, new weapons. Serpent Staff. Scary. He doesn't get talked about probably as much as he deserves. He's a great action star. I mean, we're talking Escape from New York. I've never seen Escape from LA, but I've heard it's not as good. Soldier. Of course, Stargate, the original, the OG Stargate. I think he means that Kurt Russell just doesn't get brought up enough in conversations about action stars. What did I do? Like when people are talking action stars, they talk about Stallone, or they talk about Schwarzenegger, but they don't really talk about Russell. Escape from New York, The Thing, Soldier, all great films. It's been a long time since I've seen The Thing, though. I need to rewatch it. You failed at fat maxing? Good. You should not be trying to fat max. It's a terrible goal. You should be trying to... I mean, you can bulk max, but bulking is getting big while also lifting heavy weights. What did I just do? Big Trouble in Little China. Oh, I haven't seen that one. A lot of millennials just missed his best years of action. Also possible, yeah. The Thing is kind of an action. I mean, it's got good action. Oh my gosh, what the hell? You lost 20 pounds? Okay, well that's sick. Congratulations, man. That's great. Oh, look at that. Collect and hold 25 of any artifact. How do I use it? Oh. That would be how. I've poisoned myself. Very well. Now what's going on? This is something, isn't it? Look at this. Why is that like that? Am I supposed to go back through that portal, or... How did you lose 20 pounds? I still eat pizza, popcorn, pepperoni bites made from potatoes, cakes. Your body is giving everything it has for one last push that begging you to take your health seriously. I would not turn it down because you're going to get to a point in your life where you cannot just eat whatever you want and lose weight. The attitude, the look, the vibe. Yeah, I mean I mean, it's not really an action movie, but it's got that. It's got. You could call it that. It's fair to call it that. Wow, son of a. I feel like I quick saved sooner than that. Okay, I came out of that door. Can't quite. Can't quite go that way. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. It is hard to time that. Alright, let's see here. Hit him with that. Okay, now what does that do? Okay, so that starts that. And the sword thing is missing. Okay, this is definitely... Hello. What? Why is it there now? Is it pointing to that? Oh. Alright, that's interesting. Well, now what? I got some kind of things. What do I do with them? What the hell? We're not out of this yet, fellas. Okay, this was this. I feel like I got whatever I needed to get out of there, so where do I go next? Oh, here's another door. That's where I wanted to go. And the lights are out. What did that do? Okay, we got more serpents. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, see, now I'm liking this weapon. This weapon seems to work good against the serpents. More movies like Mummy 1999, where your fun, gory action adventure films, they're not profitable. Or at least they're not popular anymore. And so they're off the market. Yo, this weapon slaps. Here we go. Another portal of some kind. You know, it's maybe I just had a bad impression of this game because I watched Civi's video on it, or they really improved it in the remaster because I like this a lot. If the original played anywhere close to this, I'm surprised it did not. Yo, that's scary looking. Oh, fuck. Yo, freaky, bruh. Freaky. Deadpool 1 through 3 made bank. I guess those do count, but they made bank, I think, more so because they had a recognizable IP connected to it. Mummy 1999 was great. Shame you never played the PS1 game. Never played the PS1 game either, but I do really love that movie. I'm definitely a big Mummy, the original Mummy film fan. Bro, These are scary looking critters. I also like The Mummy Returns. I know that was the... I know a lot less people like that one. You saw Jared's short vid on his situation earlier. The whole environment seems super toxic. How are you going to diversifying your income stream? Not well. I'm not going well with it. I don't make enough basically to live on at the moment. I've been applying for jobs to see what I could get, but I'm also probably going to be moving into a small place my parents own pretty soon. Hey, look, I'm just being real with you guys. This is the nature of the gig. I have the Patreon, but I don't have any patrons currently. I do have the YouTube members, and I have a good amount of those, which are good. I'm going to be posting a lot more. No, not Pro Jared. Jared from Avalanche Reviews. I'm going to be posting a lot more Patreon and YouTube member exclusive content. I'm going to be uploading just short reviews of like movies. So I'm going to be putting up a review of the GoldenEye film for members only and patrons around the same exact time that my GoldenEye N64 retrospective goes live, which I hope will be this Sunday. We'll see. So that'll help. Once I finish this sci-fi book, I'm probably going to try to shill that as much as I can. That'll be a source of income. And also I do have a sponsor lined up for the next three ad reads for the next 3 months. Those pay pretty decently, so that's going to help me through a tough time. But I mean, that's basically it. Really, the trick right now is going to be make as many videos as I can, hope a couple pop off and do well, and diversifying games bad. Typically, yeah, it's actually typically better if the longer I can run in a single series, the better. But that's, neither here nor there. Really, right now, I'm just trying to stay afloat and hope that YouTube's algorithm works itself out, and I start getting more recommendations on my videos. I've got a pretty big catalog. Oh, fuck. So that's just the nature of it at the moment. Thanks for asking, though. I appreciate it. But yeah, I know old Jared from Avalanche is going through a rough time. And a bunch of other creators I keep up with have also told me that they're experiencing a lot of pretty similar issues. Very concerning, very worrying for a lot of creators. Also just for the state of the platform. Like, not even as a creator, but as a consumer, I'm a little bit worried about YouTube because like I watch this. I don't want my favorite entertainment platform to become sloppified with AI nonsense because all of my favorite video game content creators on YouTube got one-shotted by the algorithm, you know what I mean? Like, I make video game content, but I watch it. I watch a lot of it. Most of these other creators, I'm genuinely just fans of them. So I'm concerned about the future of the platform as a consumer. $3 months away from clearing all your household debt, and then you will have play money for Patreon and such. And before you say it, because I want to, because I feel like, well, thank you, Michael. I would appreciate that. Hopefully, things work themselves out so I can keep doing this and keep making videos and make better content. I don't really want to get some kind of regular job, and if I do, that's probably going to be the end of the channel. I might upload a video every so often, but probably not. So it's coming to make or break time. And I think that's the case for a lot of other creators too. And I know a lot of other creators are asking for help on Patreon and members and whatnot. So it's kind of a battle now. YouTube has figured out a way to make us creators compete with each other because most of us we share kind of a pool of audience. Regardless of if a lot of the other creators know this, I know it. But a lot of us creators like me, your favorite son, Avalanche Reviews, that the YouTube retrospective scene, as it were, I don't know if they know it, but I know it. We kind of share the same pool of audience, and now there's a bit of a fracture where just because the nature, if we're gonna survive, all of these calls from these creators to be like, please support me, it's going to cause the audience to become more committed, and it's going to fracture us, and it's going to do damage to the scene as a whole. It's not good. I don't know how YouTube managed to take a thing that was lively, where all of us were doing pretty well and growing, and be like, no, now you have to like fight and compete. And it really is. It's going to usher a lot of creators off the platform. Some out of necessity, and some out of just not wanting to deal with it anymore. And that really fucking sucks. I'm going to try not to let it happen to me. I am a smaller creator, so it's going to be harder for me to weather the storm than maybe a few others. Like Civi11, he's probably pretty good. He makes bank on Patreon. But it's, you know, some of the other smaller creators, it's going to be a battle whether or not we are able to weather the storm long enough to live. And some of your favorite creators might not make it. Like, there's going to be some creators who say, this is too much. I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm out. I'm going to go get a regular job where I don't have to be fucking stressed and worried about my income every fucking day. And there's going to be people who just accept a 9 to 5. And I might be one of them. We're going to see. I don't want that, but it might just have to happen. I like YouTube as a platform, and I like a lot of YouTubers, and I don't want to say negative things about the platform that I upload to and work on, but fuck me, how did they do that? How did they section us off against each other in a way like that, you know? We should make you consume the slop, but yeah, no kidding. With the algorithm these days, you have to stick with one game. Yeah. Apparently, Death Panel. Apparently, Discord app crashed, but I got your new 5080 Razer Blade gaming laptop by tomorrow at least. I got work in 2 hours. Damn, work in 2 hours. Well, okay, I got to know, Ghost Fixer. What's the first game you're going to play on that new gaming laptop? It's the corporate dream. Outsourced content creators, they can fire truck over at their leisure. Yeah. Yeah, it seems that way. These days, it seems like you have to play the newest game right when they come out. Well, yeah, and that's the thing. You kind of can't. I mean, you've got major creators not getting review codes right now. G-Man Lives... I know you know, guys. I fuck with G-Man. He and I have, we talk a lot. Well, okay, that's not fair to say we talk a lot, but we've had a lot of conversations in the DMs, and he's appeared on my channel before. I love the guy. But he was even posting on Twitter. He was saying major game companies won't even send him review codes for their games. So it's like, how can we play shit day one? You know, and then people are like, oh, well, just buy it like the rest of us. It's like, it's not about buying it. Like, I'm sure he or any other creator would be like, yeah, I'll buy it. It's about the fact that by the time our video on it comes out, it's fucking over. Nobody cares anymore. So we may as well not do it. Like me, I'm actually competing against other creators again in this like IO interactive thing where they're having their creators do content for 007 First Light. And then only some of us are actually going to get a review code for that game when it drops. And I hope it's me because I fucking love Bond, and that's one of the reasons I'm doing the Bond games right now and movies on my Patreon. But they won't even give it to just anybody. They're having us basically compete for it. It seems like, yeah, oh, I read that. You got Dune Awakening for it. You have a ton of others for it as well, so you're prepared to see the difference from being 2080 for like 5 years. Well, 2080 is still a baller. Still a baller GPU. If only you had your own version of the user Big Buddha. I don't know. I don't know who that is, but I guess he's doing pretty well for himself. If like you say, he's throwing out money like candy. Which I mean, I'm always happy to see a creator succeed. I think that's great. I'm not really the envious type. I'm not really the type to be like, why isn't his success reaching me? You know what I mean? Like, if it doesn't work out for me, it doesn't work out for me. It's whatever. Gotta trust that God's plan, you know. But I'm just happy anytime I see a creator doing well. 1/3 of the puzzle has been solved. 7:30 to 3 o'clock job. You stream games on the side with the goal to monetize eventually, but you focus on creating content mainly for people to enjoy, which is it's a you know, that's a big part of it. That's not IO making that call though, right? It would be a marketing company. I'm not really sure. I imagine you're probably right. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely not any major people working on the game itself making a call like that. If it is IO, then it's like a marketing subsect of IO, but it's probably it's probably whoever's publishing, I would imagine. Is a user who donates tons of money. Is a he's like he's a consumer. He goes on streams and whatnot, and it's like a, what do they call? They call them whales. I mean, I wouldn't say no to a big wallet wanting to throw money after me, but also like that's not really that I don't really want my content to be reliant on a few massive donators. I would like to make content that appeals to a lot of people and just naturally builds up a base of people who like watching it, you know what I mean? It's going to take you who knows how long to get through Horizon Zero Dawn. At least it'll be a long series, so the algorithm will do something. Maybe, man. The algorithm, even major creators don't know what's going on anymore. You got Linus Tech Tips uploading saying he doesn't know what's going on. You've been enjoying the Hexen games as well, installed to your Series X? Okay, that's cool. Yeah, they're pretty good, man. I've never played Hexen 2. I watched Civi's video on it, though. You were too poor to be a whale. I'm not asking anybody to be my whale, brother. These are just our fun, cozy little live streams on the Evan Prince channel. What I really want is to figure out what the... Wait, that's doing... Why did that... Maybe... I might be onto something. IO is publishing that game themselves? Okay, well then it probably is IO making that call. Oh, I'm seeing it now. Okay, so that's... $70 and $80 games are literally no-goes for me. Yeah, that's the reason I haven't reviewed any of them, by the way. Okay, that's... I don't know. This is doing something. I wanted to do a review of... I wanted to do a review of Gears of War Reloaded when it came out. I just can't. I can't spare that money, and that one wasn't even full price. I definitely can't. Like it would. I would have to imagine it would be like a shoe-in. Like I would have to think to myself that's gonna get views. So like 007 First Life, when it comes out, I'll probably do that, specifically because I will have done most of the Bond games up to that point. Also, devs are not complaining about 6 on being $20. I've been seeing that, yeah. Yeah, that is wild. Really funny though. I'm not gonna... Bro, where the hell do I go? Okay, so I need to get... I might need to go back through that portal. It's seeming like that might be the case. Okay, so that's what I need right now. Whatever it is, it's down there. I can't access that. I access that through something over there. So I need to access that by coming over here, coming up here, over here. Hello. I think I've already been down here. This is the elevator, right? Must have missed something. Okay, yeah, I definitely missed something. Ah, there we go. Yo! Scary looking shadows, man. IO must be a lot bigger than you thought, privately owned. Since a management buyout from under Eidos, the bankroll must be healthy to afford a bond license. Yeah, I have to imagine. The Hitman games have been treating them very, very well. over the past few years. I'm pretty sure that the Hitman games were major successes. And I bet you First Light is going to... I think that game's probably going to perform exceedingly well. No team deathmatch, no snap map, normal horde mode, no arcade mode, no photo mode. Doom the Dark Ages, yeah, that one was not my favorite. Just review Gears of War Ultimate Edition Windows 10 version, pretend it's reloaded. It's only $10 less than reloaded. Games costing around $70 or $80. You're just getting games you really want. Anything Star Wars, obviously. Resident Evil Requiem, yeah, that's probably on your list. Anything Pokemon Kirby, okay, yeah, well, you're prioritizing. Like, you're getting the good stuff. That's really the move. Okay, I have the green key. Is that... Nintendo content really does well? Yeah, but it would be disingenuous of me because I don't like most Nintendo content. Wait a second. I might be solving something right now. Nothing against it, but I'm just not big on Nintendo content. So, like, because I've thought about it. I've been like, you know, maybe I could do, like, Mario games or something. Okay, now why isn't that switching? But it just wouldn't be genuine. And I feel like people would be able to tell. And I would just end up screwing myself. Why do you think Dante's Inferno vid is your third top watch game retrospective? I have no idea. I have a few theories. I think the first first off, that's just a really interesting game. I think that my thumbnail for it was pretty good. And I think I think I did a pretty good job on that video for the script. I don't think it's one of my better edited videos, but I think it's one of my better written videos, which I believe probably has a lot to do with its success, because I think the writing kind of shines through. Nintendo games to suit my style. They wouldn't. I mean, I would have to try a different. I would have to change, or I would have to basically come up with a new style to do them. Zelda games. Zelda's usually fun. I'm not a big Zelda guy, and I've thought about Zelda too. Zelda's not off the Link. Zelda is not off the table, but I would rather not, just because there's so many other games that I think I'm more interested in playing or doing videos on. Ninja Gaiden. I've never played a Ninja Gaiden game before. This is pretty cool. I think the Bond videos have a lot of potential, to be honest with you. I think the GoldenEye video in particular, I think that has a lot of potential. And then I think I don't know how well I can expect the other Bond video, like The World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies. Those are a little bit more niche. But I think GoldenEye will probably do pretty well. I think Nightfire, when I get around to it, it's going to do pretty good. Everything or Nothing. Oh, fuck. I didn't see that coming. Oh, come on. Darksiders. I've never played Darksiders either. That one would definitely be higher on my list of maybes. Like, on my list of I would want to cover this, Darksiders would be a lot higher than some of the other games we've talked about. Does anyone know where you can hire a fake gore? I don't know what a fake gore guy is. You notice you're mixing up your production a bit with the newest video, by the way. I was a bit nervous about you including a Kanye song, but I appreciate your overall presentation. Yeah, so all of my Quake videos are made in that style. And the Kanye song bit was I mean, that's just targeting to that really viral meme where it's like the guy's like losing it to that like song in the background. For obvious reasons, I couldn't use the real song, so I had to make a cover of it, which was fine. I mean, I have the capability to make music like that. It wasn't a big deal. That is me singing, by the way. I don't know if you guys. I feel like you could probably tell. That is me singing that remix of it. The first Darksiders was seen as a mix of God of War and Zelda. Had combat like God of War, puzzles like Zelda. Well, that does sound pretty cool. I also God of War was pretty up there. I was really like that was hard considering that. Like it came down to kind of a wire where I was tossing up between going for the 007 games or going after the God of War games, and 007 was my eventual choice. Oh, I'm not falling for that again. Got the flame mask. Artist formerly known as Kanye. Yeah, he changed his name to Ye or whatever. Primarily listened and watch back if it seems you are leaning on a visual bit. You have been your work buddy more often. I've been your work buddy more often than you said. Oh, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. I try to keep a pretty good mix of it. So it's complicated because I think a lot of people listen to these videos. Like before I was making them, I would listen to them more than I would watch them. So you don't want to have too many visual bits because that's going to demand the people who are watching and have to stop, who are listening have to stop what they're doing and then go watch it so they can understand the bit. So I don't want to over saturate with the visual stuff. And something else I've noticed is that a lot of creators who are more monotone, they don't use background music. It's very, I don't want to say low effort because I do think they're putting effort into the scripting and everything, but it's a lot less overproduced like my content is. Do better because people like to turn them on at night. So like retrospectives where it's really low key and the voice is more soothing and speaks slower and reads off the script in a more relaxing kind of way. Videos like that and they don't have any background music, I think they do really, really well because people like to fall asleep to them. And that just cranks that watch time. Like the watch time just blows up because people listen to it and they fall asleep to it. But I don't. The problem I'm running into is I don't want to make videos like that. I listen to videos like that. I like videos like that, but that's not the kind of content I want to make. I like making stuff that's more exciting, more extra. That feels like kind of a. I like my videos to feel kind of like a spectacle almost, like it's an entertainment piece. Like I don't want to necessarily make stuff for you to fall asleep to. If you want to fall asleep to my videos, that's great. I appreciate it, but that's not really what I'm going for. So that's been something to reckon with. Thoughts on God of War? Well, I've never played the only God of War game I've ever played was like 2 hours of the 2018 reboot. So I've always wanted to take a look at him and figure out what it's all about. Splatterhouse has been on my list of I want to do a video on this game for almost as long as the channel has been around. Like going back to year one of the channel, Splatterhouse was way up there for games that I want to do a video on. I don't know when it's going to happen. I don't really know. I have a few ideas for like a Halloween video. If I actually pursue doing one, it won't be Splatterhouse, but it might be something else. Did I do something? You have for sure put you to sleep a few times, but it just means you get a couple of plays out of you since you work mornings. You also listen to ton of videos, to have a human voice while alone. Well, dude, I appreciate that. I have some cool... Do you like 007? Because about to be a lot of 007 content coming up. But if you're interested in the Star Wars stuff, I wouldn't worry because I got some Star Wars stuff planned as well. I've been trying to figure out a way to do a second channel. Well, I mean, I have a second channel. I need to upload to it more, but that's kind of a slop type channel. But I'm considering doing more of like a fitness like vlog channel kind of deal. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. You look tired? I'm exhausted, brother. I am so fucking tired. Thanks for noticing, I guess. You work a 113-year-old building that used to be a Spanish flu hospital. Brother, what do you do? Are you like a doctor or something? Like a histotech? The main reason I'm tired, by the way, is because of that Quake 2 expansions video. I don't think you guys actually realize how hard, how high effort that video was. I don't ever want to make a video like that again. Because that video was, I should not have gone so high effort with my Quake videos. Because the problem was I did that with the first Quake video, and I wanted all of my Quake videos to be the best. Like, I had this idea, this vision. I was like, I'm going to make the highest quality Quake retrospective content on YouTube. And I do believe that I've done that. I actually think that I have the highest quality, like highest production quality Quake retrospectives on the platform. But it fucking killed me to do those. Building you're working at used to be a graveyard for nuns or something. That's crazy, bro. Nah, that's crazy. Cleaner, it's a school now, but heritage listed buildings, so they can't make too many changes. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Heritage buildings are neat. Barely paying attention to this game right now because I'm too busy complaining, too busy whining. Oh, that's fancy. The Mystic Urn and a torch. I don't know what to use the torch for. Dude, if the original game didn't have mouse look, jumping across these things was probably... Oh, you can fall down there. It's pretty cool. Let's see what happens. Hit them with whatever that is. Some Italians are making their own Dante's Inferno. I saw that. I saw the reveal for that in the Video Game Awards showcase, the summer SGA, the Summer Games Awards. It looks good. I'll probably play it. I feel inclined to play it because I did a video on the OG Dante's Inferno, and I'm such a big fan of the original poem. Maybe I can talk him into giving me a free copy. Praise and it didn't look so. It looked more like a classic hack and slash. I don't know if it'll have air combos. It'll probably be. If I had to place a bet, I would say it's probably going to be like a hybrid hack and slash, hybridized with like the modern Sony Slappa. Okay, I got to get to that. Hello. That's pretty satisfying. Brutal. Hearing this character cough is mildly amusing for some reason. Wrong button. Yo! Didn't feel quite fair. Yo, what the fuck? I didn't mean to do that. What is that? Oh. Okay, let's use that. Let's bring this back. Alright, here we go. Okay, we bailing out. Oh, I got crushed. That's what's happening. I think. You have an idea for an actual movie? Own Martyrs 2008, where you meet a fate worse than death. What, they skin you alive? Is that what it's gonna be? They're just gonna flay you? Alas, the key I've worked so hard to attain is now mine. See if I can find a way out of here. That right is now mine. Okay, I think we came from this way. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you right now. Okay, hang on. We're making some headway here. What's this do? We're flipping switches. Hang on, fellas. I'm getting a call from my mom. I will be right back. Sorry about that, fellas. I had to take a call from my mother. It's cold, 19°C in here yesterday. Today it's 9, 70, down to 40. Damn. I like the cold, so I mean, that's fine by me. Welcome to the chat, Ruthless McDougall. I hope I said that right. You first played Elder Scrolls. This is the game it reminded you of. And Hexen. This is Hexen. Get MK Ultra doing it to yourself. Scary. Scary stuff, fellas. Gotta find a way out of here. You guys hearing how good the music is, though? Like, this is top-notch music. How do I get out of here? Oh, shit. Okay, I am officially going in circles. Okay. Wants me to come through here. Okay, I think I found my way out. We're good. We're gold. Damn, what is going on over there? Okay, there should be a way. Okay, I might have to do this again. Let's save before we do this. Oh. Okay, we're good. It's interesting how we keep coming back to this hub area. This might be one of the first games to do something like this. Let me know if I'm right about that or not. Time to get ready for work. Always nice catching up on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in, Ghost Fixer. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you have a great night at work, man. Hexen, beyond Heretic. Well, so they say. I feel like when you're playing this, you should be faking a British accent. Okay, I have been here before. And I needed a key. Oh, found it. Okay. Whoops. Carving them down. Pick up some blue mana. Oh my gosh. Damn, they kill you so fast. Oh shit. Let me get some health back. Halfway through your shift and just got a notification you have crossed 12,000. Dude, hell yeah, man. That's like, I think 10K is the recommended daily. I need to be getting my steps up, man. Pretty much the only walking I do is walking my dog and then 5 minutes on the treadmill every morning before I get my lifts in. I don't walk nearly enough. It's a problem. You got to get that mobility. They always say motion is lotion. It's probably true. We got screaming. Chaos device. Okay, so whatever I need is here. I guess we're gonna go through this. Damn. You do minimum 20K per day on weekdays just because of the nature of your job? Okay, so I activated some kind of Chaos Emerald. Look like the logo for the metal band Chimeria, for those who know who that is, the real OGs. You're a real OG if you know Chimeria, I'll tell you that. Where'd you come from? You eat McDonald's or Taco Bell while walking. Hey man, at least you're getting your steps in. Okay, we're back here again. Oh, right. Oh, whoops. Because there's another red door. It's over here that we gotta make our way through. Going down? Wait a second. No, this is where I wanted to... Huh. Stairs have risen on the 7 portals. Although during summer you don't do the same on your days off. Hey man, you got to take a break every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? So this has got to be... Oh wow, hello. That's kind of dope. A door open on the Guardian of Ice. Is that down here? Or is it that? Is it this? So want me to do something with these things? What am I missing? Up here. Okay, I pulled the switches. I did the things. It told me a door. Ah! That way. It wants me to go down here. Here we go. Would rather talk to ChatGPT for you. It's truly, it's never been more ogre. So let's not get hit by falling stalactites. What did I just say? Just gotta move quick. Age days off. Equal inches on your waist. Too old to take it easy. Hey man, I'm pushing 30 right now, and I also feel like if I don't maintain motion and hard work, I'm gonna end up decrepit. I already have all kinds of creakiness going on. Longer conversation with some random dude over Devil May Cry. Okay, well, it doesn't sound like you're missing out very much then, man. Sounds like you might have gotten off easy. Okay, I'm back here again. Interesting. Yo, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, was it like this in the original game? Because this is actually crazy for a Doom clone. I don't think I've ever seen a Doom clone like this. Oh, we gotta get that key. Okay. Now we gotta get out of here. Hey, does anybody have any suggestions for what I should stream? Are we liking Heretic and Hexen? We want this to keep being what I stream, or are we thinking something? Walk away. You can find. Yeah. Just walk, dude. Save yourself a lot of trouble, a lot of headache, and just walk the fuck away, man. I promise you. Just walk away. Friends keep telling you don't listen to your friends about literally anything ever. I know that's hard to hear, but the truth is, and this isn't just true of like your friends or anybody's friends in general, but the average person will give you the most stupid ass advice in the world. And they mean well by it, but listen, do not take advice or insight from anyone who is not actively and observably living a life that you want to also be living, ever, under any circumstances, with little to no exception. You can't. Okay, so you like the Heretic, the Hex and Heretic streams? What's everybody else feeling? More Jedi power? I'll probably take another poll next time I stream if we're doing Jedi power battles, if we're doing Hexen. Oh, okay, new area. Aren't you the average person too? Average person, we're all average people. That's not, I don't necessarily mean that. All of us are average people, but you aren't average to you. You are the most special person in the world to you because you're the only you. So whenever you have to determine what, because everybody in the fucking world that you associate with is going to have some kind of insight, some kind of advice, some kind of thing to tell you, and most of it is stupid. Most of the things that people are going to tell you are fucking stupid, and you should not listen to it. It's you, and if your point is that aren't you average, so why should you listen to yourself? Well, because you have to live with the consequences of your actions. You should be actively seeking out advice and trying to learn, but only try your best to only take advice from people who are living, or who are either pursuing a life that you want or living it. Empire at War. Let's get tens of hours per game going. That's actually such a good idea. I've never played Empire at War before, but my brother has probably put 1,000+ hours into that game. I bet you streaming that would probably do numbers. I'm not a big RTS guy, but that is a super good fucking idea. I'm legitimately considering it now. Thrice in a dance club? Okay, well, your first problem was ever even going to a dance club. Go to church, my brother. Yo, he just tanked that, and I'm scared. I don't know how to parry that thing's melee. Yo, this thing... Yo, those things are hard to fight. Rookie numbers. We cracked triple digits so you can start spread. Yeah, you like the dance club. Mosh pits are fun. How old are you? You don't have to put your exact age, but put how old you are with a range of within 2 to 3 years, roughly how old you are. And you know I love you, and I love having you on my streams, but depending on how old you tell me you are, I might tell you it's past time to stop going to dancing clubs. You like dancing on stage and crowd surfing? Brother. And there's nothing wrong with liking those things, but you gotta, if you're going to shows to do those things, then you gotta go to shows to do those things. You can't go to shows because you like stage. And okay, early 20s, that's okay for it. But you can't go to shows because you like crowd surfing and dancing on stage and then be like, but why aren't the girls that I'm talking to here wanting to date me? Because you're not going there for that. You're going there to have fun. So if you go there to have fun, don't be upset when you don't get results for something that you, in your own mind, didn't go there to do. And also, if you did go there to meet women, don't go to clubs to meet women. And also, don't listen to me if I'm not someone that you want to take advice from, because that was my earlier advice. I mean, who the hell am I, you know? I'm just someone who's dying on Heretic and Hexen. A lot, apparently. Damn, I'm getting close because I'm wanting him to try to hit me with the melees, and he's spitting fireballs at me. Yo-ho. All of this is complicated. If it feels complicated, you may have overcomplicated it. Maybe. Sometimes things are just legitimately complicated, but also we overcomplicate things a lot of times. And it could also just be a good time to try to simplify. Someone having fun with Heretic? That is true. Actually, no, it's not. I'm someone having fun with Hexen. Beyond Heretic. I see, I killed it there. Okay, now I gotta get back down there somehow. How do I get down there? It's fucking sinister music. Yo. You wish you were having fun with Hexen right now? This game's like $10, man. You can probably buy it. Play it all you want. Is this technically a build engine game? I don't think so. I think build engine's different from this. Oh, you're at work? Okay, well that'll do it. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, I'm almost where I need to be. Okay, here we go. Now what am I missing? I'm being blocked. Don't own a Steam Deck or a GPD. Can't sneak that into the office. Understandable. Okay, now how do I get over there? Okay, there must be some other way to access. It looks like maybe down here. Okay, I can see what it. I can see that I need to get down there, but how do I get to that area? Unless this has something to do with it. And the other one in your office. What do you do for a living again, roughly? Unless it would like dox you to say or something. Aha! There's more stairs. I've risen on the 7 portals, and I got a banishment device. I think we are up, fellas. If you're the only one in the office, it won't be that hard to sneak stuff in. Bring in the whole desktop PC. Yeah, just bring in your bed, your nightstand, your desktop. Just move in. What are you waiting for? Just completely move into your office. Yeah, what? Above minimum wage, but having an extra guy to talk to would be dope. Well, I mean, at least you got live streams, man. Maybe I'll start trying to live stream more specifically to hang out with you, Vodka. Maybe I'll intentionally try to live stream more just to give you something to do while you're stuck at work. I make under minimum wage, actually, believe it or not. You definitely make more than me. A door opened, and then Guardian of Ice. Only check them if crime is committed. Forget about them. Upper management took off the tinted films from your... Why'd they do that? Okay, Guardian of Ice. Where's that at? I vaguely remember. Was it through here? Current schedule of your streams is acceptable and preferable. Current schedule being like Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, with some in-betweens. Okay, doesn't look like... It doesn't look like there's anything this way. Oh, here we go. What did that do? Dragon skin bracers. Ooh. Teleports enemies away. That's golden right there. Fell asleep or failed to respond to upper management personnel when they arrived. Hey man, you gotta if you gotta keep it together, you gotta keep it together, man. Having fridges, they lock the refrigerators? Can they do that legally? I guess this is gonna free them. Yo, whoa. Back off there, pal. Stranger danger. Big snaky boy. What's going on here? You have the key for it? Oh, okay, well. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal if you've got the key for it. It would be weird if they locked the refrigerator and you couldn't get into it, being the only person there. That's like dystopian. But I mean, if they give you a key for it, it's like whatever. Can I run on that, or am I just gonna fall to my death? Okay, I picked up a bunch of stuff that I couldn't quite combine mana. Through the portal. Oh, look at that, guys.
Vast domain of harsh wilderness stretches before you. Greater challenges remain ahead.
These are great cutscenes, by the way.
The forest surely hides hostile eyes. But what lies beyond will be worse. Barren deserts.
Barren deserts.
Swamps
Dank swamps, he says.
and musty caverns.
You don't get the restroom key for the staff bathroom? For fuck's
Cannot let
sake.
anything keep you from your fate. Even if you might come to wish it would.
I wonder if they remade these cutscenes or if these are just super, like, upscaled versions of the original cutscenes. Because they look really high quality to be cutscenes from, like, 1997 or wherever this game came out. Alright, we're going to call it there. Just a super well-timed ending. We beat the level right at 7:30 when I would normally be wrapping it up for an ending stream, little Q&A section here. Alright guys, that was fun. We made some progress in Hexen. I don't know how many levels there are in Hexen, but that seemed like it was the completion of a level. Might do some Heretic or Hexen or something on Wednesday. Might stream tomorrow, we'll see. But might also do something on Wednesday. You can leave this job and work for the local county. That'd be cool. If you're applying for a job like that, that would be dope. Anybody have any questions or concerns or anything of that nature they want to toss at me before I call it a night, because I gotta record my review. Why no Hex and Heretic reboot? Because it's not a popular enough IP. I don't think these games even sold well when they came out. And if you tried to, the amount of money it would cost to do like a Doom 2016 style reboot would just probably, they wouldn't make it back. Painkiller's getting a new game. That's true. That's true. I don't know. Maybe if this game sold well enough, they'll pursue a reboot. I have to record my review for the GoldenEye movie, which will be up for members and patrons only. And then finish up my retrospective of GoldenEye for the N64, which that will be... I'm hoping that will be up on Sunday. I'm not sure. If I can't, I really need to get it out by Sunday, but we'll see. Other than that, I think it might be time to call it a stream, fellas. You know, as always, you can join the Discord or whatever. If you haven't finished my Quake 2 video, go check that out. And I'm looking forward to deep diving into the 007 games coming up here. Indiana Jones getting a new game. His games were always profitable, and I think that game mainly got greenlit because they were doing that movie, and they were hoping they could re-spark interest in the brand. But anyways, fellas, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you as always. I should be streaming on Wednesday. Might be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. Go watch my Quake 2 Expansions video. Leave a comment. And I will see you soon. Would actively resent a reboot with nothing new to say? Yeah, that's also true. Is the active fan base that's already built in would probably hate it anyway. All right, later, fellas. Take it easy.